I'm just gonna have you guys lay down for a minute. I like to put the ball in between the knees as I just lay there. And just basically find the floor with your body, let your body just kind of fall into the floor wherever it goes without really aiming to do much of anything with it. And we'll just take a couple breaths here. Breathing in and then exhaling. Okay. And just feeling where you are without changing anything. I always like to take a minute to just feel where I am starting, and then I can feel how different I am later on, hopefully. And then here where you want to focus is on finding neutral. So I'm going to just move myself around, open up the shoulder blades a little bit, create space. So I've got weight at the back of my head, weight across my shoulder blades, weight in my tail area. Belly is just resting, and I have my little neutral curve in my lower spine. And I'm going to roll my palms up to the sky, let my shoulders just lay open. Take a breath in. You're going to exhale, and then as you exhale, just let your muscles in your belly drop, or your belly drop in, your muscles tighten gently. Not so that they're moving your spine at all, but just so that they're on. And then you're going to inhale and exhale, same thing. Not even tightly on, just a little bit on. And then another breath in and exhale. Great. And then I'm going to have you take your arms up to the sky. Inhale, reach the fingertips up, and exhale, set the shoulder blades back down on the floor. Great. And here, same breath, inhaling and exhaling. Belly's going to sink in. If you felt like your ribs opened up a little bit when your arms went up, you can also draw those inward a little bit. Big inhale and exhale. Great. I'm going to have you exhale and take your arms back over your head towards the floor, stretching them out long over your head. So reaching the fingertips as far away from you as you can. When you get there, take a breath in. You're going to exhale, pull those ribs down again. And now you're really actively pulling the ribs away from your fingertips. So fingertips are reaching, the back of the neck is stretching, rib cage is pulling down. Great. Keeping the arms where they are, another breath in. And exhale, rib cage is pulling down, fingertips reaching away. Great, back of the neck is stretching. On your next inhale, you'll bring your arms back up to the sky and then open them out to the sides, just wide out to the sides, let them hang out there. If your feet are far away from your hips, you're going to bring them in so towards your bottom and a little towards each other, so you start to feel a little pressure on the ball just by your position. Your arms can stay out to the side if you can keep them relaxed there, or you're welcome to bring them in. I would still keep them palms up to the ceiling so the shoulders stay open, right, in either case. And we're going to move into coccyx curl, driving from your belly. Your little belly is going to pull in on your exhale, just naturally fall in, add some tension to it, and keep driving that belly in, lengthen the tailbone away, and we're going to move into a very lengthened coccyx curl without a lift. Take a look at your legs. Make sure that the knees haven't fallen open, right? You're going to keep some pressure, and you're going to create as much space and length as you can between your tail and your lower back. And then you're going to inhale, rolling your way back down. You can, if you want to create even more space, if that feels good to you, hook your thumbs into your hip creases, belly's dropping in, and as you coccyx curl, give some pressure away. Inhaling to release back down. And one more time, exhaling, low belly's pulling in. You're going to keep sinking through the belly, stretch that tail away, stretch the tailbone away even more, keep stretching it. We're going to finish up into a bridge and just hold it when you get there. So in your bridge, I'm going to have you hold that position. You're going to keep some pressure on the ball. You're not killing it. You're just pressuring it. Check that you've got weight on all four corners of your feet. Chest is still open, relaxed. Back of the neck is stretching long. I'm going to have you hold here. Rib cage pulls in. Tailbone lifts and curls up. Keep holding. Rib cage pulls downward. Tailbone squeezes and pulls up. What you should feel is that your glutes are firing. Your hips are stretching a bit open, and you're getting work at your hamstrings and tops of glutes, right? Arms, shoulders are still relaxed. One more breath. Exhaling, rib cage pulls towards each other. Tailbone's gonna lift and curl upward. And then as you look down your body, you should start to see that your body's coming to more of a line, straight line from your shoulder blades and your chest down out through your knees. Right, you can dig those heels in, give a little pull as we hold that, really relaxing those arms, shoulders, neck, and then take your arms up towards the ceiling. You're going to inhale, reach those fingertips up towards the sky, and then exhale, set them on the floor next to you. A little tiny pressure so you get some length at the back of your neck. Could keep pulling with those heels, keep squeezing those glutes, drop the rib cage, and stretch the arms back overhead. Holding those arms overhead, you're going to stretch the fingertips away. Good. The tailbone's going to stretch in the opposite direction. And you're going to roll down through your spine. As you reach the fingers away, rib cage comes down first. You're going to roll all the way down one vertebra at a time. Big inhale at the bottom. Arms can come back up. And we start all over again. You're going to exhale. Hollow that belly down. Tighten through the abs. Keep working those abs until your tail starts to curl. And then continue that motion upward. Good. I'm going to keep my arms up the whole time this time. So leading them up towards the sky. Rib cage is dropping down. Holding here, I'm going to exhale, ribs together, tailbone up. Another breath. Exhale, ribs together, tailbone up. One more breath. And exhale, ribs downward, tailbone up. Good hold. Dig in those heels a little bit and reach the arms overhead. Back of the neck stretches long as your arms travel overhead. Great. Stretch those fingers away, and we're going to roll back down through your spine. One vertebra at a time. Nice. And then arms back up to the sky. Let's take the ball away, but I want you to imagine that it's still there. We're going to keep the arms up to the sky. Take one leg up, straight up to the sky as well. Nice energy through that leg. So making sure that the knee stays tight the whole time. You're going to exhale, send the leg away, send the arms overhead. So I want you to just think about that reaching. You're staying connected through your center. And bring it back up. Exhale, reaching away. As you reach away, the back of the neck should stretch. The toes are reaching out and bring it back. Good. One more like that. Stretching away. Back of the neck is long. Arms are reaching. And bring it up. Hold it there. Now, as you reach that leg down and your arms back, you're going to press into your bridge. I'm going to lower that leg, float the hips up, and bring the legs up, sit myself back down. Exhale and press, trying to get that pelvis really level. And coming back, you're going to sit the hips back down. And reach, stretch. So use that stretch to help you lift. Dig in the heel of your left foot, if that's on the floor. And reaching away. Back of the neck stretches. And coming back down. Let's switch sides, right leg down, left leg up. Nice and straight to the sky. Tight knee, so making sure that your knee stays really strong and stretched out. You're going to reach away and then bring it back up. Good. Stretch away and bring it back up. Good. Really strong to that leg. Reach those fingers, stretch the back of that neck and bring it back up. Exhaling, we're going to float up into the bridge as the leg travels down. Press into your right leg. Reach away. And sit it back down. Exhale and press, reach. And sit it back down. Exhale, press, reach. And bring it back down. And exhale, press, reach. And bring it back down. Nice job. We're going to switch legs one more time here. Here, if you tend to be tight in the legs, a TheraBand might be helpful here. You're welcome, if it gets to be too much, to come to this position and do the work here. I'm going to have you, though, lifting the hips up back into the bridge. So you're going to exhale, press the hips back up. Hold that position, pelvis nice and level. You're going to take your leg down, open it out, and bring it back. Nothing moves in your pelvis. Right down to the level of your other leg, open circle, and bring it back. Down. You get to decide how big that circle can be, but you're just balancing on your foot and the shoulder blades. And back. Let's reverse the direction. Open, circle, and bring it up. Open, circle, and bring it up. Open, circle, and bring it up. And open, circle, and bring it up. And then have a seat back down. We're going to go ahead and switch sides. So left leg straight up to the sky. Hips can be down if you want to stay here, or we're going to press up into that bridge. Great. Get some length at the back of your neck. We're going to go down and circle that leg up and over. Hold that pelvis. Down, open, and around. Down, open, and around. Down, open, and around. Holding other way around. Open out, circle down, and bring it back. Open, circle, and bring it back. Open, circle, and bring it back. Open, circle, and bring it back. Nice job. And lower your way back down. Good, foot to the floor. Great. Here, you have a choice of having your feet and knees together or placing the ball back there. Something to help you just keep stable in your center. We're going to take the hands behind the neck. Interlace those fingers nice and snug behind your neck. You're going to take a breath in, squeezing inward on your neck. You're going to exhale, just pull your head off your shoulders. And then you're going to exhale as you're pulling and let the ribcage drop down as you exhale. So exhaling, chest lift, inhale. So it's not an upper ab curl just yet. I'm just going to have you focus on those ribs. Exhaling, my ribs come towards each other. I'm hugging that neck. So it's just floating along for the ride. And then back down. Big inhale as you go down. Exhale, ribs connect, stretching the head a long way. Inhale. Oh, this is my movement. Are you guys still with me? Yeah, okay, great. And then you're going to exhale up and inhale back down. Great, so now we'll take it a step further. You're going to squeeze in on that neck, rib cage drops, pull the head, and you're going to come all the way up into that upper ab curl if it's okay for your body. You're going to hold there, keep that tailbone down. So here you're going to exhale, rib cage is going to pull down, pulsing up, and release. Exhale, squeezing up, and release. Exhale, squeezing up, and release. Exhale, squeezing, and release. Check in with those shoulders traveling down your back. Neck is long and relaxed. Tailbone's fixed, right? And every little exhale, I'm thinking about bringing my ribs to my opposite hip. You're going to hold at the top, take your right hand out from underneath your neck, and reach it across your opposite thigh. Here, we're going to open wide that left elbow and come up and across. Keep pressure on the outside of that left thigh, halfway down, and bring it up again. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Make sure you're traveling up in that diagonal and not side bending, right? So really diagonal motion. And down, and up, and down, and up, and down. Nice job. Let's switch sides. So placing the right hand behind, the left hand across. To that outside thigh, you're going to take a breath in, exhale, coming up and across in the diagonal. Hold it for a second and make sure you're in the diagonal rather than side bend, right? So left rib to right hip, and down halfway, and up we go. Inhale, and exhale, reach. Inhale, exhale, reach. Inhale, and exhale, reach. Inhale, and exhale, reach. Inhale, and exhale, reach. Inhale, exhale, reach. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Great. Centering yourself and roll the chest back down. Let's go ahead and take your legs into tabletop. You can take the ball between your ankles here. This is my favorite position. You can still do it without the ball if you don't prefer to have it there. Legs are in tabletop. You're going to let your chest roll open, shoulders roll open. Legs are going to go out holding that neutral spine. So really check in, make sure that spine position is not changing. Inhale back in, exhale away. Inhale it back, exhale, reach. So holding really steady through that middle. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Great. Inhale, bring those legs back to tabletop. Take your hands back behind your neck. You're going to keep the legs as they are tabletop and exhale. Rib cage is going to connect. You're going to float and finish in the upper outcome if it serves you. Right. And then you're going to pull those knees in towards you. You're going to exhale, stretch the head, stretch the legs away. You decide how low to put those legs based on where you can keep that neutral spine. So inhale, exhale. You can really challenge yourself by lowering the legs, but know where your limit is. Yeah. Exhale. Stretch. Inhale up. Exhale, stretch. Stretch the back of that neck, stretch the legs. Inhale in. Exhale, stretch. Inhale in. Belly sinking. Stretch. Really stretch the head, stretch those legs. Inhale in. And exhale, stretch. Hold there. You're going to pulse those legs up and then lower them as where you can go, keeping in mind that length. And then up we go. Inhale, lower, exhale. Drop that belly, pulse them up. Reach away, up, and reach away. Let's add the head, inhale up. Exhale, reach, head down, legs out. Inhale, up, legs up, chest up. Inhale, stretch. Up. Inhale, stretch. And exhale. Inhale, stretch. Bend those knees in. You're going to relax the head down. Take the ball away. And we're going to go ahead and stretch one leg out. So nice stretch out with the one leg holding the center still. Right. And then we're going to switch sides. And I want you to explore that position of the leg. So lower down, more challenge. Other leg really in that tabletop. Right. And stretch it out. Stomach drops. And stretch and switch. So a lot of times people think head down is a modification, but I think head down makes it a lot harder on your lower abs. So keeping that in mind, if you're using it as a neck modification in terms of leg placement or to increase challenge is kind of nice too. Reach away and back and out and back and out and back. And out. Good. Hold that right leg out. You're going to take your hands behind your neck and rotate to the left side. Hold that rotation, bend the right knee in, stretch it back out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, it's always that right side. Exhale, body stays right there in that rotation. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Good. Bend it back in. We're going to switch back to the center. Stretch the left leg out. Hold that right leg in tabletop. Take the rotation over to the right. Yes. And then you're going to hold the body. Bring the left knee in. Stretch it back. Belly sinks. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Reach. Inhale and exhale. Keep that rotation happening. Hold that torso and stretch the leg. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Good. Bring that leg back in. Center yourself. Take your right leg straight up to the sky. You can hold on to the back of the leg. Stretch the left leg out straight towards the floor. You can rest your head down for a moment here. We're just going to open those hamstrings. Big breath in and exhale. Belly sinking. Another breath in and exhale. We're going to go ahead and pull the chest up towards that leg. If you can, if that's not okay, you can stay head down. Here, if you're coming up, I'm going to bend those elbows and help myself get up there. Drop my belly in. Hold that position. pulling that leg in a little bit more. Chest stays where it is. I'm going to switch sides. Good, hold here. I can lower the head for a moment. Just work on that hamstring stretch on the left. Big breath in. And exhale. Good. If you want to bring that chest up, I'm going to hold on, bend the elbows, pull myself towards that leg, drop my belly in, really straighten that leg, hold. And exhale, pulling it in a little closer. Good. Now really putting some good tension through both those knees. I'm going to switch legs and pulse. Switch and pulse. Really stretch the back of that neck. Hold the torso steady. Switch, pulse. 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 Switch, pulse, and switch, pulse. Nice job. Bend those knees down and roll your way back down. All right, well done. So here, I'm going to have you roll onto your side. And you're going to take your legs out straight. You can stay so up on your forearm if you like, or you can rest your head down, whichever way you're more comfortable. I like to stay here, especially, I like to work this underside here, and also I like to do it when I'm teaching so I can watch everybody else. And then I'm gonna have you pick up that top leg. You're gonna take it long and slightly behind you. So that slightly behind you should fire up your glute right away. And then we're just gonna go down and up, flex at the top, down and point. Good, up, flex, down, up, point. Down, up, flex, up, point. So just slightly behind me. Point, up, flex, and point. And if I'm here, I'm going to really pick up that underside. Point, flex, point, flex, and point, and flex, and hold. Turning out, but keeping that leg just ever so slightly behind the other one, stomach tight. And here I go, up, flex, up, point, flex, and point, flex, and point, flex, and point, flex, and point, and flex, and point it down. Holding that hip height, I'm going to hold it there, and I'm just doing little swings back, but hold that belly in, so I'm trying really hard not to move the torso, make it really about my glute, reaching back, and back. Try and really keep it at the hip height so it's not going anywhere lower. And back, and back, and back. Hold it there. We're going to go to side kick. So kick, kick, swing it back and lengthen through the body, even maybe reaching that top arm long. And we can kick front, and reach it long. Kick front, and reach it long. Kick front, and reach it long, kick, point, reach, and kick, kick, point, reach, one more, kick, kick, and point, reach. Nice job. Go ahead and bring those legs together. We're going to go ahead and bring the legs up in front to 90 degrees. This top leg is going to stretch straight out in front. Stomach's pulling in and then kind of 90-degree hip angle, pulsing up in front. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, circling. Are you complaining?
Oh, no, I know these.
Yay, good. All right. These are some of the best. 7, 8, figure 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Here you have a choice. The leg can come down in front with this one out underneath, or if you want more stretch, you can rotate it open, pull it in. And we're going to kick that bottom leg up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Let's flip around to the other side. And set yourself up so your body's in a nice, beautiful line. You're going to stretch this top leg out. And here we go. Up, point at the top, bring it down, up, flex, down, up, point, up, flex, up, point, and flex, and point, and flex, points. Remember, we're a little bit behind, so really thinking about firing up in the back, our back sides. And then hold. You're going to turn it open. Same thing. Flex, a point, and flex. And point, holding, flex. And point, 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 and flex. And hold. You're going to go ahead and little kicks back, holding that torso nice and strong. Back, holding long through the chest. Back, back, and back. Great. Now we're going into full side kick. So kicking front and lengthening back. Kick to the front and reach it back. Kick, kick. Point, reach. Kick, kick. Point, reach. Kick, kick. Point, reach. Kick, kick. Point, reach. And kick, kick. Point, reach. Last one. Kick, kick. Point, and reach. Nice job. Let's bring those legs in. We can bring them all the way up to 90 degrees. Stretching that top leg out. And up we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Circling back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And front. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Figure 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice job. Bring that leg down or rotate it open, whichever you prefer. Stretch that bottom leg out, and we're taking up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. We're going to go ahead and stretch that leg down, and I'm going to have you come all the way onto your tummy here for a moment. So here, I'm going to have you start out with your arms right up in front of you. Forehead can be down or floating. I actually prefer a little bit of a float. I'm going to find my length through my body. So taking a breath in, I'm going to exhale, stretch the legs along, shoulder blades travel down my back, and I'm going to slide my arms along the floor so my shoulder blades fall into their sockets. Not really even quite swanning yet, I'm just shoulder blades and letting my head float along for the ride. And then I'm going to inhale, reach away, exhaling, shoulder blades down, head stretches long between my arms as my arms retract or shoulder blades retract. Inhale, stretch away. Exhale, shoulder blades down, head floating up here. I'm going to continue that motion upward. Good, letting myself lift up into that swan. So less arms on the floor is more work in my back. I want to keep my legs stretching long, my tailbone lengthening away. So it's not lower back that's doing that work for me, it's really upper back. And then I'm going to inhale, slowly lower my way back down. And again, exhaling, sliding. Good. Hold that position there. See if you can unload your hands and slide them into what I like to call the cactus beside you. Still not moving that torso. Legs are relaxed, tailbones reaching long. And we're going to lower down here. Exhale, squeeze those shoulder blades on the back. Lengthen the neck, head, chest comes up. Squeezes the shoulder blades and back down. 2 more. Exhale, stretch. Lifting up. And inhale back down. And exhaling up. Good. Hold that up position. Stretch the arms out to the sides. And you're going to bring them alongside your body. Palms down towards the floor. Good. And then you're going to lower yourself back down. Hold that down position for a moment. You're going to circle your shoulders towards the floor, then up and back onto your back. Reach your fingertips towards your heels and float the chest up. And then relax your way down. Circling the shoulders to the floor, up, back, and around. Reach the fingers and chest comes up. Great. And back down, one last. Circling around and reaching up. Great, holding there. You're gonna take your arms all the way out in front of you without lowering your chest and lower back down, arms extended out in front of you. Here, you're gonna take a breath in. I'm gonna slide my left arm in, shoulder blade into the socket, right leg into the floor. I'm gonna press down with my right leg and my left arm and lift my right arm and left leg. And lower back down. Right shoulder blade slides down, left foot presses. I come up on the other side. And then back down. Right, switching sides, slide and lift. And down, other side, slide, lift. And down, slide, lift. And down, keep thinking of that lengthening from the legs and the hands, slide, lift. And down, slide, lift. And down, last one, slide, lift. And down, great, if you would like, you can keep going with that, or arms and legs up, full swimming here, stretching long and swimming. Shoulder blades are in their sockets, chest is lifting, neck is long. Swim, 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 and then relax your way back down. Nice job. All right. So if you're getting warm, I hope, you're gonna slide your arms in underneath your armpits. Tuck those toes under. You have a choice here to do toes. We're going towards a plank, either on toes or on knees, your choice. Take a breath in. You're gonna exhale, lift the rib cage up and press your way up into either half plank or full plank, whichever one serves you best. And we're just gonna hang out for a minute, checking out what we're doing with our bodies here. So long, strong leg, knees are straight, quads are strong, elbows pulling in towards each other. The back of the neck is really nice and long, stretched out. Great. Holding there. Back of the neck stretching, heels pulling away. My center is lifting upward. Great. And I'm just gonna hang out. Tatiana's up to a 10-minute plank, by the way, so I have a lot to look up to. So maybe I'll just have this hang out for the next 10 minutes and catch up with him. Pull those elbows in, keep pulling them in, keep pressing the floor away. Great. And then I'm gonna have you just lower the knees onto the floor and shift your weight back into quadruped position. So holding the quadruped position, wrap those shoulders in underneath you. You're gonna take a breath and slide your left leg out, straightening that knee. So lift that leg up, check with your pelvis, make sure that it's level, and then take your right arm up as well. Holding that position, I want you to really push the floor away. Lengthen through your arm and your leg. Great. And then bring it back down. We're going to do the same on the other side. Wrapping those shoulders, stretch the right leg out. Toes on the floor. Stretch it away. So head and heel moving opposite direction. Float the leg up. Check with your pelvis. Make sure that it's still level. Stretch your left arm out. Push the floor away, lift up away from that floor. Neck is long, heel is long, hand is long. Great, and bring that down. All right, so if you found that relatively easy, we're gonna add on to it. If you want to stay here, you're welcome to. Here, to progress, we're gonna take both feet out and find your plank. Hold that position nice and strong. You're gonna take a breath in, exhale, float the leg up, or slide it out if you're on quadruped. Holding there, see if you can lighten your opposite hand and take it out in front of you. And then back down. You got it. There we go. All right, other side. You ready? Pressing away. Stretch the leg long, float it up. Belly strong, body strong in the center. Opposite arm and leg. And then bringing it back down. Nice job. Hold that plank. You can kneel if you go to kneeling plank if you want. We're going to lower to the floor nice and slow. Exhaling, slowly down. Nice and slow. Float over the floor and then lower your way back down. Well done. Very nice. Okay. Take a nice breath in here. Sorry, fixing socks. Okay. Toes are tucked under, either kneeling or toes tucked under. We're going back to plank, big exhale, Press your way up, find that plank. Breathe in here. You're gonna take your right knee, bend it into the center underneath you, and roll it open to the side. The right hand's gonna find the middle of your body, and you're gonna rotate open to the side. There we go. Yeah. Finding that position, you're gonna float the leg up. You knew what was coming. This is no surprise. Great, and you're gonna reach over into a side bend, reach that leg long. The top leg's gonna reach long, and maybe even stretch behind you slightly. That's it. See, I can be nice. And then back up to the side, plank here. Yep. Holding that position. Great. We're gonna go ahead, turn center back to your plank. And we'll turn to the other side. So left knee in the center, left hand goes into the center, roll over to your side. Lift up your hands, lift up your leg. Hold that position. You can move over into the side bend. And then stretch the leg back. Great. We're coming back to the side, back to your plank. Holding there, you're gonna take a nice breath in, lift the hips up to the sky. And heels sinking down behind you. And take a moment here, let the hips really lift up, let the heels drop down. That's it, and then we're gonna pedal out your feet, so one heel dropping. And then the other one. So getting those calves really open for a moment here. Try sinking both heels back down towards the floor again. And we're gonna walk our way up all the way to standing, ideally keeping that spine neutral as you work your way all the way up to standing. Great. Okay, so I'm gonna keep you at the end of your mat here because we're gonna need it. You're gonna take your leg, let's take your left leg first, and just hold up. So I'm gonna pick up my left leg off the floor, but I'm gonna do it in a way that doesn't really upset my posture very much. So I really want to push down into the floor with my right leg and get just a tiny float over the floor with my left. Great. I'm going to take that leg back behind me without changing any of this. So I'm just going to take it back and then bring it underneath to get it back. Good. Take it back. So really working on feeling this glute firing as the leg goes back. This glute's holding me up here. So it's firing the whole time. Back. And back. And back. Good. So holding there, I'm going to take it back as much as I go without changing anything. And then I'm going to just take my whole body into that seesaw, I like to call it. And then I'm going to bring it all the way back up. Great. We're going to do that with arms overhead now. Seesaw. Reach long, hands long, heel long, and bring it back up. All connected. One more. Seesaw. And bring it back up underneath you. Well done. Let's switch sides. We'll start from the beginning again. So just enough of a push down and a lift up that my foot is just hovering hardly over the floor. I'm going to start by holding the body steady and just a little kick back. This one of my legs likes to go sideways a little bit, but I'm trying to go straight back without changing this. So I'm really holding in here to make that straight back motion. That's it. Great. And now we're going to take it back, hold, and find that seesaw. So first time here, just reaching through that heel. So really reach through the heel, reach through the head, and then bring it back. Staying connected, and then we'll try the arms overhead. Coming forward. And bring it back. Good. And reach. And bring it back. And reach. And bring it back. Nice job. Let's place that foot back down. All right, so I'm going to give you a choice here. We're going to go into our full Pilates plank. You can do it from arabesque, seesaw, or you can do it on 2 feet, whichever is better for you. I kind of like the feeling of the single leg better because my body position, I don't have to hinge as much, but try what works for your body, yeah? So I'm going to start with a little extension, that same lift and that same extension. Arms are overhead. I'm going to find that seesaw nice and steady. When I get here, I'm going to find the floor. If you can't do it with neutral spine, you're welcome to bend your knee a little bit. Walk it forward, cross behind. I'm going to roll through my snake, open up my chest. So I'm really open through the chest here. My legs are strong and they're holding me. That foot ankle is really strong, holding me. Wrap those shoulders, elbows, and chest open. Take a deep breath in. I'm going to tuck my chin. If you can, as you reverse, take your leg back to the arabesque and bring yourself back up. If you can't do it with the leg up, you're welcome to do it with the leg down. You're going to keep reaching back as you bring yourself all the way back up. Nice job. All right. Other side. We're going to take the leg back. Reaching up, stretching long. Coming forward into the seesaw. Right, reaching towards the mat. Walking your way out. Cross it behind and snake your way forward. All the way into that open chest. Wrap the shoulders, open the chest strong. Legs reach back through that heel. Big breath in, you're going to exhale. Tucking in. Let the leg float up if you can. Heel in the back. Drops down, keep stretching that leg back. Find your way all the way up. And foot underneath you. Well done. All right. So just a couple of minutes more. Last stop on the training for today. You're going to take your squishy ball and place it between your inner thighs. I put it a little closer to my knees than higher up for this one. We're going to work on just that squat for a moment. Actually, I'll turn this way. So you're going to exhale and sit those hips backward. So I'm going to actually dig into those heels, sit my hips back. Great. Chest comes forward. I'm going to try and keep a really good spine position and then bring myself back up. Okay, I'll turn sideways. Exhaling, sitting it down. However low you can go here. And then pressing your way up. Keep some pressure on that ball on the way up. Exhaling, sitting down. Inhaling up. And exhaling, sitting down. Inhaling up. We got one more here. Exhaling and sitting it down. Nice job. If this is easy for you, you can take your weight onto one side and pick up the other leg while you hold. Bring that foot down. Try and keep in that squat and switch to the other one. And bring it back into that squat. You're going to squeeze and come up. We're again at the end of the mat, reaching up to the sky, hinging forward, holding that back long. And I'm going to find my way one more time out and my 8 planks. I know that I love them. You're going to hold this position, squeeze that ball, really use that energy in your body to hold you strong. We're going to lower down. Big breath in at the bottom. Exhale, press your way up. Hips back up to the sky. Keep that spine neutral. Bring yourself all the way up. Big inhale to the sky and exhale down. Oh. Well done. You hung out with me.
Thanks, Zeina.
Wow,
That's great.
Zeina,
You're welcome.